I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out Space Station Phoenix.
From Rio Grande Games.
Yes. Plays
2 to 4 players at approximately 30 minutes per player, it says on the box.
Yeah, it will take longer though.
The first game will take you a little bit longer, but hey, you got us to help you learn the rules. So, at the start of the game, each player is going to get each of the level 1 ships. And then we're going to draft some level 2 and 3 ships. But we also get a choice of 2 space station hubs to start with. Basically, we're creating our own space station Phoenix, and then we want all the little aliens to come join our little space station hub with all when we're building little space station pieces out using our ships. It's basically worker placement and resource manipulation. If you like those sort of games, you're probably going to love Space Station Phoenix. So, at the start of the game, Steph and I have already pre-drafted our hubs that we have chosen. Now, the game recommends you start off with one of the first 6 basic hubs. We're both playing a basic hub, but not one of the first 6. So let's take a look at what I've got here. So the hub I have chosen, I'm going to start off with 5 gems and 3 pink aliens and a pink space station part. But you can see on the front, which is what you'll normally have this turned to all the time. During income, I'm going to get 1 gem for every ship I own. And that's pretty standard. This is the standard income that most civilizations get. I've got a spot on this hub for 3 pink aliens, which will give me 1 gem during income if I have placed a pink alien on the first and third sections. They do have to be filled up from left to right, though these don't have numbers on them like normal space station pieces do. And then at the end of the game, the end of game symbol, I am going to get a victory point for every pink alien on my station. So that is, there are many, many different hubs. Look at that stack of hubs. Many hubs. That's replayability, folks.
I mean, it's amazing.
If you're wondering whether this game has replayability,
it's to the extreme.
I saw a ship during draft that I had never seen before, so
there you go.
and that's just one of the ships.
Yeah.
Steph's hub.
Yes.
She.
Hey.
Thanks for the bits.
This looks fun. It is fun.
The most optimal player. Wow.
Thanks for joining us.
The most optimal.
24 hubs, says Ken.
Yes, there are 24 hubs, 12 basic and 12 advanced. So this one, during income, you're going to get a plant resource or a water resource, and you're also going to get your standard 1 ship per gem income.
Yep.
Also, at the end of the game, you're going to get points for every teal alien that you have on your ship. At the start of the game, you're going to start off with 6 gems and 1 of those teal space station pieces, which you have chosen. Hey, that gives us an opportunity to talk about these little space station pieces. They're going to range
72 of them, by the way.
Whoa.
And we are only using 2 per thing, so...
Nice. 72 station parts. Yeah. So you're going to pull out 1 station part per level per player. So each, there's going to be 2 teal level 1 stations, 2 brown level 1 stations, and 2 pink level 1 stations.
Because we're playing a 2-player game.
Because we're playing 2 players. So it would take, for all of those parts to be seen, let's see, that's 18. So it would take us 4 games to see them all with no repeats.
That's amazing.
With 0 repeats. So
and you're not even gonna get them all.
You're
right?
you're not gonna build them all.
Up to 1 of each color.
Right. Yeah.
Section too.
So there's enough for each of us to get 1 of them.
Yeah.
Basically, it's going to be leftovers.
Yeah.
Anyway, I start off with a pink station piece. Let's take a look at this. What this means is if I place a pink alien in this space, or a human, or a gold alien.
Yes.
So gold aliens don't breathe, so they can live in the pink section. Humans always wear space station helmets, so they can always go into any of the sections. Or the red aliens can live in the red section. Teal aliens, no. Brown aliens, no. Can't do that. I wonder if these are the same pink and teal and brown aliens as in some other alien game. Maybe those like Galaxy Trucker. Maybe.
I don't know.
So anyway, if you place a pink alien here, then anytime I use a dismantle ship, those are the pink ships. Ta-da! Notice how it looks just the same. I'm going to get a plant or a water resource. If I have an alien on 2 and 3, I'm going to get 2 gems during income. Notice it has this little orange glow behind it. There is one tile that is missing the orange glow. It is confirmed that is indeed an income tile. It is actually right here.
But no, exactly. Good. That's fine.
For those of you who see this and go, hey, what does this plant mean? It is supposed to have the orange glow behind it. So keep that in mind. It has been, they have noted it on, I think they've got it on their facts. So, but no. Oh, Dan also said then maybe this is where the Galaxy Trucker ships are heading. I mean,
It's fine.
there are humans and then those 3 alien types. I'm just saying. So there are level 1, 2, and 3. Once one of the end game conditions is when one player has built all 9 of their section pieces, a 1, 2, and 3 of each color, then we're going to go to end game. But that's only one of the end game conditions. So at the start of the game, we are also going to draft our level 2 and 3 ships, starting with level 3. And this is actually before you draft your hubs. You've already received 2 hubs, but you have not chosen yet. The first player is going to get first shot at the level 3 ships. So we're going to deal out 2 per player. And then we are basically going to go me all the way to the last player, Steph. Then Steph will draft her second, going all the way back to me. Then for the level 2 ships, we are going to again deal out 2 per player. Steph is going to draft 1. I will draft 2. Then Steph will draft another one. Oh, no, that is not correct. 5. Steph to me to Steph.
Yes.
But there will be 5 ships, not 4. So it's
you'll have a
2
choice.
times the number of players plus 1.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
I do believe.
There's always a choice. So yes.
Yeah, you'll
Plus
always
5.
you'll always have a choice. So that is correct. There is no hidden information in this game. So whatever is out on the table, that's what everyone has. There are no cards that you keep face down. So we could play this with, other people even when we're not on like a BGA sort of thing, because everything is visible. Let's take a look at this fantastic setup. We should have probably already been showing it. I've got my ships down here. During draft, I took this fantastic. We start off with 1 of each of the basic types of ships. I got an improved construction ship. Steph grabbed 2 diplomacy ships right out from under me.
Hey, they're so good, and I didn't want him to have one.
That is correct.
I did not want him to have
then
one.
I took an extra transport ship, which is better than my basic transport ship, obviously. And then for the level 2 ships, Steph took. What did you take for your second? Oh, you took your better construction. I took the expedition. The improved expedition ship and the improved dismantle ship, and you ended up with another transport ship. So you can see what we have each of. Here's the cool thing about this game: you will not be building ships throughout this game. In fact, you will be dismantling ships during this game, because you will dismantle ships using a dismantle ship that is not currently already used. You can dismantle an unused ship and you will get whatever the amount of metal shown on that ship. So if I use this big dismantle ship to dismantle this little dismantle ship, because I don't need it anymore, I'm going to get 6 metal. Oh, plus 1, because this dismantle ship will dismantle and give an extra metal for it.
Yes.
So Ships you don't need anymore, go ahead and dismantle. The other things to note on these cards is whenever you're using the ship, it's going to cost you 2 gems. One of them will go to the station owner as long as it is not you. So if this were Steph's ship, I would basically put 2 gems on this card, but one of them I will give to Steph. Now, what you will want to do as you use these...
you spent 3. 2 to the bank, 1 to me.
2 to the bank and 1 to you. Oh.
Pretty sure.
Yes, that's correct. Pay the cost on the left, pay the owner's fee on the right to the ship owner, if not you. Now,
I know you never use my stuff.
I never use. No, I never use your stuff. So, whenever using a ship, you want to make sure to leave at least 1 gem. It can be more than 1 gem. Yeah, a total of 3, Ken says. Yes, correct. So, you want to make sure to leave at least 1 gem on there. That shows that that ship is used, and you cannot use it, you cannot dismantle it until you take income. We'll discuss that here in a second. So, on your turn, you can either use a ship action or you can take income. So, when I want to use a ship action, I will pay the gems. As I mentioned earlier, notice it is a level 1 dismantle ship. This happens to be a level 2 dismantle ship. Obviously, level 3 would have 3 dots on it. So what you will do is, after you have paid the fee, obviously you have to use an unused ship. If I've got this thing on both of my dismantle ships, I cannot use my dismantle ships. I'd have to use Steph's, or I can use a neutral one. If I am using a neutral ship, I have to take my player token and plop it on the neutral ship, and I have to pay 5 gems to use that neutral ship. While I'm there, no one else can use it. Also, while this piece is there, I cannot use another neutral ship. I've used my neutral ship token. During income, I will get to take that back. So, then you're going to check for bonuses from the active players, sectors, and hub. So take a look to see if you get any bonuses for using dismantle ships. Hey, I get +1 of either leaf, the plant, or water resources for using a dismantle ship, as long as I've got a little pink alien there. So you want to make sure to put your playing piece right here, because what this means that I am actively using this dismantle ship. All players beyond the start of the diplomacy track, here's the start line of the diplomacy track. Let's say that Steph and I were here and here on the diplomacy track, and I use this dismantle, then the leader will gain the diplomacy bonus on or below their line. So let's take a look and see what she's got here. So she can take any 2 of the levels below. So she could take a medal and a victory point, or a medal and 2 gems, or a victory point and 2 gems. She could take 3 gems if she wanted to. Everyone else behind the leader gets any of the diplomacy bonuses below their space. So I could get 2 gems, basically. If we were on the same spot, neither of us are the leader. So both of us would take one of the things below. If both of us are on this line, both of us are taking 1 gem. So Steph managed to draft 2 diplomacy ships. Ken says, hey, maybe that's excessive. But she wanted to shut me out of diplomacy. So
I did. It's fine.
So what are all of these actions? Well, I already explained the dismantle. Let's talk about construction. Because that is how you make all of these space station sections. You just pay the metal cost of the sector. These are 1s. The big ones are 5s. Pay the metal cost of the sector, which is in the upper corner, and then put it on your ship. You don't get any aliens that come with this, sorry, unless you've got a bonus that says so. So if I paid 4 metal, I can place my level 1 teal section on my ship. The Terran Expedition are the little blue cards here. What this means is I get to roll 6 dice keeping 4 of them. Oh, hey, I've got an upgraded one. I get to roll 8 dice and keep 5 of them. So there are a bunch of dice with 2 plant, 2 water, 1 metal, and 1 human symbol on it. So I'm going to get to roll them and take them. If you take the plant or water resources, you can go ahead and use those to claim any of the humans. Now, the human die is sort of special. You can either observe those funny little humans and get a victory point, or you can actually claim a little human piece. And like I said, this human can live anywhere on your space station because it uses this little space suit to live. But you have to pay 1 plant, 1 water, and 1 metal for each of these humans that you choose. But you don't have to choose that human die at all if you don't want to. You can take just the resources. You can, like I say, you can use the resources you get on dice in order to claim the humans, but they do count as claimed dice. So if I roll all 4 of those and keep those 4, I basically get 1 human. If that's what I want, I can get 1 human with these 4 dice.
Yep. Or if you have it in your supply, you just pay the extra stuff you need.
That is correct. You could claim 4 humans as long as you've got all of the materials already in your supply. And you roll 4 humans. That's the other hard part. Transport. The basic transport ship is 3. I did manage to get an upgraded one. It's green, though it's showing see-through on our green screen. This shows that you can do 5 of the transport actions. If I can pull out another one of these player bases, ta-da! At the bottom corner, it shows all the different transactions you can do with the transport action. For a plant and a water, you can take any of the basic alien types, pink, teal, or brown. For a plant, water, and gem, you can get a gold alien. Gold aliens are wild. They can live anywhere.
Like that.
You can take any 2 materials to get 1 of any other material, metal, water, or plant. Finally, you can trade 3 gems in to get 1 of any material. So you could do this twice if you wanted to, in order to get enough to get an alien. So 1, 2, 3 actions would get you, if you had 6 gems, you could get an alien if you don't have the resources already available.
That's true.
That's true. Last but not least, that's not actually the last thing, because there is the special thing that I hadn't seen before. It's the ice collector and the farm collector, which will give you just straight up water or plant. I think the ones that we turned down, I think were 5 plant, and they came up in both of our draft sets, and neither one of us took it.
I'm regretting it, but
maybe.
No, definitely. After seeing what this is.
Yeah.
I should have planned that better.
Last but not least, the diplomacy action. This will let you take 1 diplomacy action. The other card that Steph got, 2 of these copies, lets her do 2 diplomacy actions.
Yes.
So if I want to do 2 diplomacy actions and not just my standard 1, I will have to use 1 of Steph's, giving her quite a bit of... Oh, I could use the single one over there.
Sure.
It's a little more expensive, but still.
The difference is you get 2 tracks here.
That's correct.
But you still have to pay the added cost
correct.
of going up.
And you must choose, is that 2 separate tracks? Yes. 2. Yeah, because there's a little not equal sign there. You must choose 2 separate tracks when you do that. Now, the first one is super cheap. It costs you 1 gem. So if I wanted to go up these 2 tracks, I would go up those and pay 1 gem. That would allow me to take the diplomacy bonus for construction and the transport action. And I get that no matter who takes those actions. Now, this is really important. This allows you to take that diplomacy action when someone uses that sort of ship, not that sort of bonus action. Like if I got something that gave me a bonus construction action after doing something that was not the construction ship, you do not also get that. You only get the bonus from the ship you use. Hopefully that is clear.
Yeah.
Diplomacy is only when you... There are also certain actions that only work when you use the ship, not when doing the action. This will give me the bonus whenever I use a dismantle ship, not a bonus dismantle action. So hopefully that is super clear. That's
clear as mud.
No, not clear. It is hopefully not unclear. Anyway, that's what you can do if you want to take a ship action. The other thing you can do is take income, but only if at least one of the following is true. You have less than 7 gems. You have at least one of your ships with 1 gem on it, meaning let's say Steph was the first player and she placed a gem on my one and only diplomacy ship, and I'm like, well, I wanted to do the diplomacy. I could instead take income, which would get rid of that gem off the ship so that I could actually use it. Or the third thing is there are no ship actions I can take. So if I have no valid ship actions available or less than 7 gems, or there's a gem on one of my ships, I can take income. I could take income over and over and over if I want to.
We can both take income now because we both have fewer than
We
7.
both have fewer than 7, so we could both do it first turn of the game.
Pitiful.
It is pitiful. So, return the action marker to the player board, which is this. Return your neutral ship marker to your player board. Get rid of all of the gems from the active ships to the supply, not to your stash here. You're going to take income based on your station hub. So for me, it's going to be 9 gems. I have 9 ships. That's 9 gems. Notice that's going to go down as you dismantle ships. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, for sure.
You're also going to take any income that you've got from your station hub and from your occupied orange living quarters. So if I've got these 2 aliens over here, hey, that's going to be a couple more gems for me. Now, notice you have to remember what I said. You have to put this from left to right. You can't fill up sections 2 and 3 before you filled up section 1. You may pay 1 gem per resident to relocate your resident. So if I want to relocate these pink aliens off of the hub where they start onto this new pinks area, I have to pay gems to do so. Fortunately, I've already got income, so I could do that. So, end game triggers. When the active player builds their 9th sector, when the active player has 40 points. Yeah, go to end game when the area is filled, when the station is filled, when the active player has 40 points, or when there are 4 or fewer aliens left in the supply, and that's all of the alien types.
That's crazy.
We didn't come close to that.
No, Ken, have you ever seen that actual ending? I'm sure he has, but I just it blows my mind if you don't have any aliens.
I did take all the brown aliens.
Yeah.
But we did not clear enough of the pink or teal.
Well, I ended it by filling my space station.
Yes, you did.
And I kind of caught you off guard there.
Yeah, I looked up and all of a sudden you had 8 of your sections. So I'm like, it's going to end in a second. So for if you ended it, all other players get 1 final turn. You do not. Final scoring for every where is that? See, this is the end game. This is final scoring. For every level 1 section, you're going to get 4 victory points. Every level 2, you're going to get 6. Every level 3, you get 10. Then you will score 2 per resident, whether it's human or alien. Then you're going to check the plurality for each type of alien and human type. So if you're the first in the pink aliens, you're going to get 10. Second place, you'll get 5. On a tie, you're going to add and split, rounding down.
So it's ideal to have
type.
at least have one of everything.
At least one. And I did not, and you did not.
I know.
And I was missing 2, and you missed 1, I think.
I think I didn't have any wilds, yeah.
Yeah. Then you're going to get bonus points for the hub or occupied living quarters that has the end game icon.
It does not include humans, so we might have played that wrong.
What? What?
For majority humans. Is what?
What? It's right here. Do you not see it?
Oh, it is there.
Do you not see it?
Yeah, it's underneath all the alien heads. Is that wrong?
It should, yeah, and also it's here on your player aid. A little blurry.
Just aliens.
I don't know if you can clear that up, Steph.
Yeah, let me see. There.
So yeah, it says aliens and humans. So not sure, but the human is right there on that fifth spot right there. End game points. I'm gonna get points for pink aliens. You're getting points for teal, right, Steph?
Yes.
And last but not least, every 20 gems that you have is 1 victory point, and every 5 resources, any combination, gives 1 victory point.
Oh, the end game trigger. Yeah, he did a rough overline of just the aliens. So yeah, the end game trigger.
The end game trigger is just aliens. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I did not say. Yeah, I went around the aliens, not the humans.
Yeah.
So, just these.
Sure.
Who needs those humans? They have to.
Pesky humans.
Yeah, they're pesky humans. Anyway,
think they know it all.
There's an awesome quick guide on one side of this. There is a score sheet on the other side that we copied off.
Yeah.
Certainly worth doing so. And it says permission is granted to reproduce as needed. So definitely use it. There's also a handy dandy guide to the sectors, the space station sectors, and hubs.
You see the background?
Yeah, those are hubs. And these are sectors. No, little, medium, big. Yeah.
I didn't even notice it until I looked
They're
up
right.
there. It's very clear up there.
It's very clear.
Nice.
It looks dense, but really this just, in case you don't know the iconography well enough, it's right here. And there are multiple copies of this, so every player can get one.
Yeah.
Are there 4 copies or not 4 copies?
Might be 2. I don't remember.
1. No, there are. Look at this. There's a copy per player.
Because you need a bigger
quick
table.
Guide and score sheets. So
Space Station Phoenix, the game that needs the whole table.
Anyway, spoiler alert, this game is fantastic. So
spoiler alert, we love it.
We definitely love it. So I think we'll cut right here and then go to the playthrough.
Sure.
Since this is
pretty lengthy.
The entirety of the rules.
Yeah.
And that way we can 2
videos.
We can have 2 different videos, one for the rules and one for. But if you haven't played it and you don't want to watch the walkthrough, know that it's fantastic. It's already fantastic. I've already played it. I didn't get a chance to play this at the gathering when I had the chance.
I know.
Because
it was great for me because that means I got to play it more.
Yeah.
I got to play it with him, and then
got to play it at the gathering, got to play it with me, and then we're going to get to play it right now. So if you want to see this walkthrough, check out our next video or stay tuned.
We'll be right back.